With Francesca Page, J.D. Hayworth, let's continue our conversation with Dr. Ted Baehr, the chairman of the Christian Film and Television Commission. Dr. Baehr, thanks so much for staying with us. You set up a scenario bleak, to say the least. And I asked before the break, from a geopolitical perspective, are the differences between Christianity and Islam irreconcilable?
Yes, but it's not for geopolitical reasons. It's because of just the nature of the two faiths and the fact that Islam is hermetically sealed. Christianity, you're supposed to reason together. Iron sharpens iron. You look forward to seeking wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. It's a breathing, living religion, which, as I said, we do these academic debates, and at each one you hit a wall. And the wall is, as soon as you start quoting Quran or quoting any Islamic text, the Hadith, etc., they say only an imam can do that. You can only do it in Arabic, and anybody who does it is in deep danger. There was a Muslim scholar in Germany, a Muslim scholar who, I think it was University of Heidelberg, who said there's no evidence that Muhammad existed. Now, people say that about Jesus all the time, and then people produce evidence. This cannot happen in Islam, and therefore he was immediately targeted for jihad. So we have a very serious problem here, that you have an intractable problem that is not going to be resolved. If somebody, and a lot of people that I know are good friends of mine here who've been changed, who've been transformed, who found Jesus, but still the problem is a battle of worldviews. The ontology is different, the epistemology is different. If you want to talk about the academic aspects, we could go on forever. It's just a problem.
And we understand that. We also appreciate, Dr. Ted Baehr, your candor and your unvarnished analysis of what is transpiring, not only geopolitically, but spiritually in terms of persecution. Sir, we look forward to our next conversation. Thanks very much, Dr. Ted Baehr. Let's take a look back in history. 1935, the year Social Security started, Franklin Delano Roosevelt was the architect. It's the subject of this American moment.
Today, a hope of many years standing is in large part fulfilled.
The Social Security Act of 1935 was the cornerstone of President Franklin Delano Roosevelt's New Deal agenda, a program designed to ease the burden of old age by providing a continuing income to those 65 and older, benefits to those unemployed, and protections and assistance to disabled children. At the time, the program was limited in scope, since the average American's lifespan in 1940 was just 63 years. But in the dark days of the Great Depression, FDR offered comforting words to a nation emerging from the nation's worst economic crisis in its history, the Great Depression. The first Social Security check was issued on January 31st, 1940, to Ida Mae Fuller, who was unmarried. A school teacher and legal secretary, Fuller worked only 3 years under the new Social Security law, earning her a check in the amount of $22.54. Today, the average Social Security recipient receives a monthly check of $1,294, and the law was amended in 1956 to include disability benefits to those who qualify. The program was originally designed as a pay-as-you-go, self-funding trust fund, with equal contributions being made by both the employer as well as the employee, as demonstrated in this 1940 film.
As soon as you get the card, show it to your employer. He'll need it on payday, for he must deduct from your salary 1.5% of your earnings as your share of the cost of Social Security.
The plan remains essentially the same today. But the system has a rocky road ahead. In 1950, 16 employees paid into the Social Security system for every one retiree. Today, 3 workers pay in per retiree, and within 2 decades, just 2 workers will pay to support each retiree. Still, since its beginning, hundreds of millions of Americans have and continue to benefit from the program. For Newsmax TV, I'm Bill Curtis, and this is an American Moment.